Welcome, Gemini. So this is your moment. We're going into Gemini in new moon this 22nd of May, and it's about planting a seed of true love. True love means true love, not conditioned love, not love that how I want it. Love that can grow and mutate, right? Like this virus. This virus is mutating, is adapting, so it can survive. What are we doing to survive in this time, in this intense time? And really the adaptability of each of us, the awareness that we can bring to grow like the seed that we plant every new moon. We plant a new seed. And this is a seed of love. And I painted something for you, right? And it's the pigeon. And I checked that usually it's the swan or the vulture or the duck of the birds, right? There are macaws as well, who are mating for life. Now that's a little high strung, right? Well, it's difficult to think, okay, now the whole humanity has to be like this. And I found out the pigeon is also mating for life, but there can be, you know, once in a while something where it's out of the ordinary. There's also like another. So I picked the pigeon as that symbol for the Gemini. Very difficult pose, very difficult. I cannot do it anymore. I have to admit, I kind of, it's not that important anymore for me to be able to do this pose, right? So things are shifting, things are changing, and maybe, yes, I'm also adapting. I'm adapting to my age, to my frame. I will get back to this pose without pushing me, but let's go back to your reading. I'm picking another deck. This deck is from the Good Tarot, right? She's Colette Baron Reed. She's done a really beautiful job, and all her cards are very much like positive, has a positive side to it. And because it's the heart, and the heart chakra is the color green, and here's my stone, right? And I think about the green, how it grows into this magnificent, like out of the green grows this beautiful flower. And we can have many loves, right? So out of many loves grows this one big love, makes a big love to come to you, right? Understanding all the facets of yourself, knowing there's more to you than just this one side. So that's that, right? So here's a whole stock that jumped out of it. put a little music. I felt like I needed it. Okay, so you have quite a few, but because I feel it's important that we acknowledge what jumped out, so let's have a look. And the overall energy for you, dear Gemini, is the 10 of air. The 10 of air is the 10 of swords, and usually we see it as quite that transformation. That's what the number 10 is. The number 10 is transformation, deep transformation on a mental level. And I think you've been through a deep transformation, realizing that you don't want to overthink anymore, and you want to be more action oriented. Ace of Fire is in the center. And the Ace of Fire is that spark, is that push, is that action, acting out, that idea, that creative idea, right? That spark. And you will be successful because the sun is crossing it. Very beautiful, because the sun is the life, is giving you that strong success for this idea. So you're moving from that transformation, right? You moved. And why it's working is because last time you already had the Messenger of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is someone, it's like a messenger who's really going and saying, all right, no more thinking, no more like doodling around with this kind of like thinking and talking and thinking and talking. It's like, I want to do something. And this is just in your immediate past, right? So you bring that back from the last reading, and now you can actually meditate to get this idea, because it will be successful. Just do it. And it's going to be successful because you have the 9 of Earth supporting that idea. And it's, of course, the 9 of Earth is always the single, the individual, but maybe you are single, or you just, again, single, or you want to be single. It doesn't matter, right? It's like understanding this is, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. A relationship is just here, and that's exactly what the Lovers are about. The Lovers, I will find your card. The Lovers is that energy of the Lovers is a very beautiful and powerful energy, because it's like it's saying, I want to love myself unconditionally, right? So this is really what this is about. This whole new moon is we're going to go and learn to love ourselves unconditionally. And this is you, Gemini. Gemini, you are, that is your deep search, this love, and new ways of how to love. So it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, right? I'm not doing love readings, really. I do readings so you can grow, so you can transform yourself. If you're in a relationship or not, the relationship is just going to be the mirror reflecting more how to love even more, how to really unconditionally love. So the 9 of Earth, you can be single or you cannot be single. You need this independence, because for really loving yourself and really bringing love to someone else. It's like you gotta be able to stand on your own, right? And that's down here supporting you, the 9 of Earth, and above you it's the 6 of Fire, which is the victory. So there's stuff happening in your life, and as we know, everything is always circular. I'm not reading like, oh, we're going towards the future. We're reading like all this is happening at the same time. And then, of course, what's coming still is 8 and 9 of Air. It's still there. Even though you have come from 10 of Air, 10 of Swords, you still have 8 and 9 of Swords. And 8 is, I feel trapped. 9 is, I have nightmares, mental, right? You're in that mental process still. So it's like there's a loop going on of like 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. And then what's coming after those, it's 8 of Earth and 7 of Fire. Meaning these two, you can overcome these two by working on yourself and knowing, even though sometimes your actions might be attacked or might be like not easy to bring over, to get, you know, this like, okay, I this is thinking. And then you have like working and action these are working together. So it's like this cycle, but only like coming down and being not thinking is sometimes a state of like, okay, we get into this like loop of we're talking to ourselves. Who are you talking to? No one else than yourself. No, this is happening in your head. No one knows. And then of course you show that vibration out. But to break this, work on your craft, make yourself, you know, make that connection to that new idea, because it's going to be successful. And there's the 6 of wands. And the 9. I mean, it's really good. Everything is good. You just gotta get out of your head. 8, 9, 10. All the time. There's this like, oof. It's yeah, it's your it's something. I want to get a clarification for that. Okay, I just want to know, what is this, why you have like 8, 9, I mean you have 10 and then 8, 9, and then, you know, it's like something is repeating. And jumped out right away, Page of Wands. There we go, right? It's this energy. New, like, don't get out of your head and do action. The Page, and here we have the Messenger of Fire. The Page grows into you growing up. But still, it's like this young energy that's gonna give you the exuberant, you know, beingness, like not being in your head, but being action driven, because the Page is the one that holds that spark. He throws the wands up in the air. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, right? Look at that energy, beautiful energy, right? So that's how you are going to get out of this thinking loop, right? I'm gonna check and get you one message. I'm not gonna do an oracle, I'm gonna do an animal. something to do. Overall, you're good. It's just mentally you have to still work on. Don't think too much. You guys also, like, you just think too much. Thinking is good, but actually being is better. Okay, doesn't want to come out. It's too many. The frog. Okay, this one turned around, so let's have a look at the frog. Froggy. Nice. So the frog. Yeah. Okay, clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first month of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. Now, when in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. Out of balance, depleted and running on empty. And to bring into balance, go to a lake, to a river, ocean, or into a bathhouse. There we go. Go to the sauna. Do something that is going to refresh your way of thinking. And then water will wash away all that thinking, all that 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Okay? That's it. That's my message for you, my dear Gemini. Love you very much. Namaste.